gosh, it's hot.
Hey guys. Hey everybody.
Oh, yeah.
So sorry. I'm so sorry. Hi everybody. What am I doing? Why? Hello everybody. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today is going to be another mask with me video. So, make sure you grab your favorite mask and a drink, have some comfy pants on, and let's just hang out and chat. And I don't want this to just be me chatting at you, I want you to chat back at me in the comments. Before we get into the video, make sure that you're subscribed to my channel if you are not already. Let's mask. I'm sorry if it's really noisy, so I have the AC on and my floor fan because I'm super hot. I'm always hot, and because last time I did my mask with me, I was sweating so badly, so it just kind of got weird, and I want to make sure that it doesn't go weird this time. Today I'm going to be using the Formula 10.0.6 Deep Down Detox Ultra Cleaning Mud Mask with orange and bergamot. I've used this once. I really liked how it smelled. I got a couple questions about this brush last time. I don't know what the brand is called, but it's I Do Care. They have it at Ulta, and it's kind of by like the Tony Moly stuff. I think this was $10. I know that's a lot for something so small. You can find very similar things on Amazon for much cheaper. You can get a whole set of them for what I paid for this one, but I just grabbed this one during one of my initial hauls. Got my mirror balanced on my knees here, but my knees are shaking. Knees are quaking. I don't usually mask before I do my makeup, but I've got a couple hours before I have to go to work, so I thought, you know, why not? My skin has been much abused during the past couple of days. As you can see, all of this redness on my nose, right through the T-zone, that was done by my own hand. If you're new here, or you haven't seen a video where I talk about it, I have a skin picking disorder called dermatillomania, or excoriation disorder is another name that it goes by. It's related to OCD, which means it is an obsessive compulsive thing, and which means I have very little control over it. And when I'm highly stressed, it gets a lot worse. I've had this kind of thing going on since 8th grade, and that's been about 10 years. So for 10 years, this has been my coping mechanism to pick my skin. It's part coping mechanism, part habit now. I'm working through it in therapy. We're working through some other stuff right now, but eventually we're gonna, tackle this a little bit more. I got bigger problems I gotta deal with. Oh, this mask smells so good. It's like just straight oranges. And then as I say that, I got a big whiff of Fruit Loops. Therapy's been going well. It's been kind of hard the past couple weeks. We've been going over some traumas from my past, and in order for me to be able to deal with those and move forward, she's having me use what's called exposure therapy, which means thinking about what happened over and over and over again until my brain can accept it and process it and understand that what happened to me was not my fault in any way. And I don't like going back into those memories, but I have to for this treatment. I don't like it. I don't like thinking about it when I'm home with my husband, who loves me with everything that he has, and thinking about people who never did. It's not something that I like. Obviously, it doesn't make me happy. It doesn't bring me joy or peace. And it makes me very, very anxious, which is why I've been picking so much for the past few days. I don't like to think about it, and so I don't think a lot while I'm picking, or I'm thinking too much, and that is also helping me process, right? So it's just kind of my, mind's solution for everything is pick. I hate it, because my arms are so ugly from all the scarring, and it's too hot to wear long sleeves. Like, the amount of clothing I'm wearing right now is clearly too much clothing. It's hard when you have a disorder that can't be hidden like other disorders. Like, I mean, I have depression, but you can put on a happy face and most people won't know that you are struggling. But when people see your face all pockmarked and red and inflamed and your arms covered in scabs that look like fingernails, they're all like half moon shaped scabs because of my fingernails. It's just not something that I can hide as well as I can hide, my anxiety or my depression. Some of my friends who struggle with the same thing have said that, like, it's so brave that I can talk about it. But if I don't talk about it, it's going to destroy me. Since I'm on a social platform, I can't just hide it. People are going to wonder, so why not just be open and honest about it? And if my story can help one other person, then it's worth it. I don't want to talk about therapy anymore. It's just, it is what it is, and it's what I'm working through. And it took me we're going to talk about therapy some more. It took me so long to feel brave enough to go. And it's so relieving to now know that I have someone that I can talk to for 50 minutes once a week who will help me adjust and overcome and isn't going to judge me based on anything else, just only my side of the story. But also is good enough to keep me grounded. Like, I don't know. I really like her. She's a really cool lady. So it looks like we're going to be moving on the 8th. I thought we were moving on the 7th, but I guess we're moving on the 8th. Obviously, we started packing. Devin has all of our games packed up. We have a pretty extensive game collection. And I packed up all of the books yesterday, over 150 books, into 7 boxes of varying sizes. Packing's weird, because I don't know what I'm going to need. I guess, I won't need some of my clothes, because I really only wear, this kind of casual clothing and my work clothes. I just hate it. I just hate packing. I don't like doing it. And nobody likes to do it. I work from 4 to 10 tonight, and my body woke me up promptly at 7. And then I started looking at my phone, and I didn't get back to sleep. Do you like to nap? Are you one of those people that, loves a good nap and then can still function afterwards? Or are you one of those people that is, the world's grouchiest after-napper? Devin's that way. He's non-functioning if he falls asleep during the middle of the day. Speaking of after-napper, on Monday the 23rd, we went to see Paramore. It was awesome. They're the only band I've ever seen in concert that's not like a jazz band or anything like that. I'm sorry if I'm making you guys yawn. Definitely watch this at night. And we took Jesse with us, and he'd never seen Paramore in concert. We get up to the gate to go into the venue, and Devin's like, "Hey, get the tickets out of your bag." And I opened up my bag, and there were no tickets. And I was like, "Where are the tickets?" And he's like, "They're in that white envelope that I put inside your purse." And oh shit. Because I thought the white envelope was one of my pay stubs. Because I don't ever look at my pay stubs. They just end up in whatever bag that I have when I'm there to, whenever they give it to me at Ulta. So I thought that it was just one of my pay stubs. So Devin had said to me, "Hey, I'm going to put the tickets in your bag." And I was like, "Okay," finishing up my makeup. Sorry, my eye's leaking. So as we were going, out the door, I was like, "Oh, I don't need to take my pay stub to the concert with me." And I took it out and I put it on the couch. So we get up to the gate, and we have no tickets because I left them here. And I just, oh my gosh, I'm so embarrassed. And I immediately started crying. And Devin was like, "I should have kept him with me." He obviously blamed himself. And I'm like, there's nothing for you to blame yourself for, man. That was completely my fault, right? And so it was a 40-minute drive back to our apartment and a 40-minute drive back down to the concert venue. Jesse was like, "Oh, I've had so many worse horror stories. It's okay. We'll just miss the local opener and half of Foster the People. We'll be back in time." And that's exactly what happened. It turned out okay, but man, I felt like a horse's ass. I just felt so stupid. So dumb. The whole drive back to our apartment, Jesse was just telling us horror stories. He's been to tons and tons of concerts. Things that he's been in fights in, or his ride bailing on him, so he missed a concert that he'd pay tickets for. Anyway, so he told those to us all the way home and all the way back, trying to make me feel better. And so we made it for the last half of Foster the People. I've never really listened to Foster the People, but it was really good. He's got a good voice, especially on those high notes. And then his speaking voice, he was just like having like a heart-to-heart with the crowd. And I was like, okay. The stage was here, and the pit was here, and then there was a little bit of seating, and we were in the third row back of seating right next to the pit, so we were super, super close to the stage. It was so loud and amazing, and then Paramore came out, and they killed it, and I danced. I danced so hard all night. There was a couple next to me, and then Devin and Jesse were on my other side, and throughout the entire concert, this like just bubble of space kept growing around me as like the girl next to me like was halfway behind her. Like I don't know. And then Devin and Jesse ended up scooting down one seat. I just wanted to dance and sing until I couldn't speak. And that's exactly what I did. And I am still a little bit sore. My calves still kind of hurt. But it's so fun to go to a concert where you know every single word to every single song that they sing. Unless it's a cover. Occasionally Paramore will do a cover from some other band, or Zach, the drummer, he has a second band, and so he played one of the songs from his band, and I've never listened to his band, so I didn't know the words to that song either. But that was one of the best nights of my life. And the other concert with Paramore that we went to last year was another one of the best nights of my life. I just really, really like Paramore, and I can't wait for them to come back. They have a song in their new album, which is called After Laughter. It's called No Friend. I think they had a guy from another band do the it's not really singing, he's just like melodically yelling words. I don't know how to explain it. The song itself kind of gives me anxiety, just like how dissonant it is. It's just talking about how the fans are always like, you saved my life, and you've changed everything, and you mean everything to us. And they're like, you don't know us as people, you know our music, you know what we've shown you, and I don't know you at all, you're a complete stranger. It's amazing how much shit the band has gone through, but they're still willing to continue to put out music and perform for the fans. It's really, really cool. I'll link it right here. I'll find the lyric video of it, because it helps to be able to read the lyrics along with the song. But at the end, it's, you know, I'm no savior of yours, and you're no friend of mine. And so after the concert, I tweeted at Paramore and Haley, and I said, I know that you're no savior of mine, and I'm no friend of yours, but thank you. That was an amazing concert. Thank you for a great night. Oh, I think I sat down twice the whole concert when they had everybody sit down. Like, they were doing a couple, like, slow acoustic songs, and they had everybody kind of sit down, but I just wanted to dance. I hardly took any pictures or any videos. I just wanted to be in the moment and be there and not be one of the thousands of people with a phone taking a video that wouldn't have very good quality anyway. When we saw them in September, all of my videos had horrible sound quality because of just like the reverb from the drums and everybody yelling. It just was really, really, really horrid quality, and I didn't want to do that again. I just wanted to be there and sing, and I stared at Haley the entire time like it was just us singing and dancing to music that we both love. I mean, I'm assuming she likes her own music. Man, that was a good night. That was a really, really good night. And I got a hat and a shirt. I'm gonna go find those and show those to you. So I got this hat. It says Fake Happy. That's the title of one of their songs from their new album. And I really like this hat. I wore it backwards all day yesterday as I was packing. But I'm not gonna put it on because my hair's still wet. And I don't want to have hat hair when I go to work tonight. Devin and myself, we both got these shirts. They didn't have very many sizes left, So we both got smalls. It's a little tight on me, but the other one that I have from them from their last concert is a little too big. So I would rather have my shirt be too small than be too big. Because I wore that shirt for the first time to that concert because before then it's always just made me feel fat. Which is silly. I am fat either way. Large shirt or small shirt, I'm still fat. I've still put on weight. I'm still a lot more rolly than I used to be. And I don't know. It just kind of was one of those things that stopped me. I really liked my makeup for that day too. I'm going to put a picture of it here if you haven't seen it. I posted it on my Instagram, which if you haven't followed is at LadyRaven2012. I post a lot about books and other things that are happening in my life, and that's another place where I promote my YouTube videos. So I'll link that down below as well if you want to go give that a follow. See what's going on behind the camera, but not really totally behind the camera because there's a lot more going on behind that than anybody really knows. These look like tears, don't they? I'll just wait for those to dry. Just been feeling really sad. I'm tired. I guess the semester starts next a month, and I don't know if I want to go back. I kind of just really am liking my current routine working at Ulta, and I want to work there more, and I want to move up higher into the company. Like, I really, really like my job. Not that I don't want to continue to pursue higher education, because I do, but also I really like working at Ulta. I'm not very good at juggling non-work study jobs with school. And I don't want to quit Ulta. I really, not because I get a great discount or anything. Like, I love going into work. I might complain a little bit about it, but it's the best job I've had so far. Not that I've had a ton. I've had several, but it's the best job, and I feel like I've kind of found my place there. You know? I'm making some friends, and that feels good. It feels good to make new friends. I'm sorry, this is not like the most upbeat video ever. The other thing I wanted to address, I got my first hate comment on Wednesday. In my hair video, I had just come out of therapy, luckily, and I was going to lunch with Devin. I got this awful comment from this woman? I'm not sure. I Facebook stalked them, and it sounds like they're a transgender woman, which, like, I respect. Like, I want to call you by your proper pronouns. I just am not sure. I don't know. Anyway, and so it was like, well, thank God that you cut off that ugly long hair, but now you're left with a too long pixie cut that's equally as ugly. You should have just shaved your head bald. You look like you would rock the bald look. I was like, okay. No, I don't want to be bald. I like my hair. And on their Facebook, which is public, it was like, proud transgender Christian. I was like, okay. Women supporting women, first of all. Christian. I literally cut my hair off to give it away. Like, I didn't cut it off for any selfish reasons. I don't want it anymore. Why not give it to somebody who does? I did a good thing. You don't have to shit all over it, man. Like, or lady, whatever, man. I just... I didn't even respond to them. I just immediately reported them and blocked them. Because I don't need that kind of bullshit in my life. I like my hair. I think my hair looks awesome. My husband likes my hair. And really, that's all that matters. And even if Devin didn't like it and I liked it, that's where the bottom line is. As long as I'm happy with my hair, who cares what anyone else thinks? That asshole can go suck a lemon. Don't leave nasty comments on people's stuff, okay? It's not necessary. Just lift people up. People are already going through shit, and you don't need to make it worse. Like, maybe if I hadn't been coming out of therapy at that time, maybe that comment would have really, really hurt me. It didn't. At first I was like, and then I was like, it's not my problem. Whatever issues you're having, or your trolls are having, it has nothing to do with my hair. Like, There was some anger in that comment. It's not about my hair. It's about their life. And I hope that everybody can get help that they need and find peace and not be rude to other people. It's unnecessary. Especially when you claim to be a Christian. You don't need to be horrible to other people on the internet. Right? Am I crazy? Like, I respect you as a transgender woman, as a Christian. I'm not gonna come onto your videos and be rude. It's just not who I am. Maybe I was raised differently. Maybe my mama taught me differently. I think I've left one negative comment on one video when Tati released her vitamins. I don't know if you guys remember that a couple months ago. I was like, oh, well, that's disappointing. Like, that is, like, the most negative that I get. You know, I don't know, man. I just try to be nice to people. I don't have it in me to be an asshole. Well, that's a lie. I am an asshole. I'll embrace that. I don't know. Am I just talking in circles and being a hypocrite? Probably. I'm gonna go wash this off. I'll be right back. That's right. My mama did teach me. If you can't say nothing nice, then don't say nothing at all. I'm gonna take a nap. So, I'll sign off here. Thank you so much for watching, for masking with me. I hope that if you did choose to mask along with me, that your skin is feeling revived and refreshed and youthful and moisturized. The last time I checked, I was at 199 subscribers, so if we've hit 200 by then, by the time you see this, then thank you. Thank you so much for supporting me and this weird YouTube thing and all of that nonsense. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!